Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. This one's going to be our final video before the penultimate episode releases tonight on AMC+. This one is our final video and our final Q&A video before the penultimate episode of the Walking Dead series. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing another video today. This one's going to be doing another video for The Walking Dead. This one's going to be doing another video for The Walking Dead Season 11. We are here to do a video talking about the penultimate episode releasing tonight on AMC+, or I guess like 3 a.m. AMC+, tomorrow morning, but whatever. AMC+, release date for the penultimate episode of The Walking Dead. I am so freaking excited for this episode. I'm so excited, so nervous at the same time, though. I'm very, very nervous to see how they're going to go ahead and do this episode and how they're going to leave us off for the series finale, but this should be a very exciting episode. I have a feeling that this is going to be a crazy, crazy episode, and I can't even imagine what we're going to endure tomorrow. So, review will be out tomorrow around your 12-ish type time range, and our predictions for the series finale of The Walking Dead. Like, that's... I can't believe that, man. That's going to be insane. So, anyway, I wanted to go ahead and do a final Q&A with you guys. Just a few comments and questions I got from you guys. So, we're going to run through these briefly and just kind of give our final thoughts before tonight's airing of The Walking Dead. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. First one for today comes from Tyler, and he has two questions for today. First one is, do you think that we will get a major time skip in The Walking Dead Season 11, Episode 24? And do you also think that potentially we will see Judith narrating in Episode 24? Or do you think that Episode 24 will be about the characters that we lost? So basically the forefront character in the flashback monologue. Who do you think it'll be for the series finale? And do you think that Princess and Mercer will be able to live happily ever after? So, Princess and Mercer, I think, will live happily ever after. I think Mercer will survive The Walking Dead, and same thing with Princess. I think they will be fine, especially Mercer coming back now. It would kind of suck if he, like, helped our group out just to die, you know what I mean? Like, that would be kind of weird if you ask me, but I definitely think they will have some sort of happy ending. Now, in terms of the time skip, man, that is a really, really interesting question. Obviously, in the Walking Dead comics, we had this volume right here, which is called Rest in Peace, which is kind of ironic because the series finale of the Walking Dead main show is also called Rest in Peace. I'm assuming it's to honor the comics, right? But in the comics, obviously, we had a major, major time skip after, well, I guess I should kind of give you guys a bit of a spoiler warning for the comics. After the death of Rick, we had a major time skip in the comics where Carl was, like, way older and stuff. Here it is right here. There he is right there, way older and stuff. You can see him there with the eye patch and all that. He's, like, a grown man, and he's with Sophia at this point, and, like, they've had a kid and stuff like that. They've had a daughter, so it's very, very different than in the TV show, because in the TV show, we don't have Sophia, we don't have Carl, we don't have any of those kind of characters, and we don't even have Rick around, which, honestly, I'm happy we don't have Rick, to be honest, in one way, kind of, though, in the main show right now, because I'd be worried that they'd be killing him off, so, honestly, that's kind of good, but either way, yeah, it's going to be very different from the comics, but will we get that same time skip in the TV show with, like, an older Judith or something, right? I am starting to think we might, guys, honestly, and I didn't think so at first, because I thought that a lot of the stuff that we were seeing with the Commonwealth and the attack on the Commonwealth and, like, the battles and stuff was going to be the series finale, and it seems like a lot of that is episode 23, so I don't know, you know, I think we might get a time skip, though I don't think it'll be the full episode. I could see it being like the final 10 minutes of the Walking Dead show. I could definitely see them doing something like that. And I could see an older Judith type situation, right? Absolutely. And yeah, I know a lot of people would say, like, what about the spinoffs? So, like, how would you set up the spinoffs? Well, again, I really think that at this point they're just going to have our characters leave, and then whoever's left is just going to have the big time skip, and we're going to see whoever's left is going to just get the 193, you know, which should be interesting. Though, maybe they won't do a time skip because of the spinoffs, which is kind of a dumb idea if you ask me, but either way, I think a time skip would be fantastic in the TV show. Do I think they'll do it? I'm more so leading towards no, but it's not impossible, right? It's not impossible. I could see them still trying to do something, but yeah, it's very unlikely at this point, I would say. So, and then obviously the other question too, who do you think will be the main character of episode 24? Will it be the monologue about Judith, or will it be a monologue about the older characters or whatever? I'm sorry, but I have to mention it once again. It should be Rick Grimes. It should. Rick Grimes should be the focus of the final episode. He should get the monologue of the final episode. And the fact that he's probably not is a joke in and of itself. So, I don't know. Unless they completely surprise us tomorrow and we get something major with Rick, which I don't think we're going to get. Yeah, Rick should lead the final episode. I don't understand why he isn't, to be honest. But they decide that spinoffs are more important than the show that started it all. That gave them these spinoffs. So apparently that's apparently that's more important. Apparently these spinoffs that you're doing is more important than the main show that gave you this spinoff. And you're not going to do it anyway. Like, wow. Remember where you came from, Gimple, okay? So, I don't know. Rick should be back. He should get the monologue, but because it's not him, yeah, it might be Judith. Judith might get the final monologue about her character and her journey throughout the series. Yeah, that's probably what it's going to be, unfortunately. Another one comes from L, who says that now that we know that Dexinition 2 and where Connie was getting taken to, the train did not deliver her. Do you think if it's the CRM, they would wonder why the train hasn't arrived? And do you think that could lead to why we see the CRM in the final episode of The Walking Dead? Now, I still think we are going to see the CRM in the series finale. I'm not giving up on that yet, but because, again, there was those lights over the Walker herd in that one teaser, right? So I guarantee we're going to see CRM. It's just how we're going to see them, how are they going to show up? Yeah, again, that's a really big question, but let's all be honest here. When we see the CRM, it's going to end on some sort of cliffhanger. They're not going to be able to resolve the cliffhanger or resolve the CRM showing up. You know, that's just not going to happen. So we'll see how they do it. We'll see how they handle it. But yeah, it's definitely a big question right now. And then the final one comes from Daniel, who says that they really enjoy 11C, but they got to see how the final two go because it could either make it or break it. So exactly. I enjoy 11C right now as well too, but the final two episodes, it'll kind of determine whether or not it is my favorite half season of the final season or whatever, my favorite half season of the final season, or whether or not it goes down a little bit. Because if they really mess up the ending of The Walking Dead, then yeah, it maybe won't be as good as 11A or something like that. But if they make the ending something amazing and something out of this world and something just insane, then yeah, maybe it'll remain my favorite half season. But anyway, I wish you all a awesome viewing experience for the episode. I cannot wait to delve into this episode tomorrow on the review. So make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to stay tuned for the review tomorrow and the series finale predictions. And I will be right back with the reviews tomorrow, guys. So anyway, make sure, of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos of The Walking Dead. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for The Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
I've heard stories. Walkers that can climb walls and open doors. I was never sure if they were just stories.